Always stay here when you're in Sydney?
Yeah, we do actually. Yeah, it's a great one.
Is a hangover from your Masters days?
Masters days. No, I'm afraid in the Masters days we used to stay a little bit closer in towards that Darlinghurst Road there. Yeah, Grey Eagles, I think it was called.
I always thought you had the real star treatment in those days.
Oh no, mate. Actually, though, I think there was the pub we stayed in had 50 rooms. 49 were prostitutes, and the last the last one was for the local band touring that week. So yeah, that was the very early days. But
do you sort of regret the passing of the group like that?
Oh no, because it was all valid in its own way.
Time,
yeah, but no, I don't regret it at all. We had a good run. It was about 8 years, and it's a long time for any band to go, really. And I welcomed the rest when it came after 8 years, though, because you know, a lot of road grease and hamburgers and things. It's not very nice. And you were restricted because you couldn't get into your own lifestyle. I mean, after that 8 years, I had to sit down and think, now, what have I done for the last 8? If you're going back there, you can have a job sort of from Adelaide writing Go Set, and I thought, well, I'll need some money anyway when I'm back, so I'll just take it for the time being and see how it falls from there. So I took it, and it sort of lingered on for about 18 months. I wrote for them.
Okay, so you're working with Go Set and you were writing about what other people were doing. I guess you were thinking ideas of your own at the same time.
Oh, of course, I was sort of writing bits and pieces came to mind all the time, because even though I didn't quite know what I was going to do, I knew I was going to be writing songs, because that's what I am, and performing them. So I was getting flashes all the time, and just gradually compiled it all over a period of about 18 months.
And what you came up with was this new album, Boy from the Stars.
Yeah, what I found was I was writing... I had about 4 or 5 songs written by then, and I thought to myself, well, they're all in the same theme, a general sort of area that I was interested in anyway. And so, as the songs progressed, I thought, well, because they're all in that area, I can link them all up with a similar theme all the way through. And it turned out really well, you know. The whole thing came together.
So it's a concept album, and it's sort of an outer space theme, really.
Yes, well, a concept album is a funny word. A lot of people misinterpret it. It's not actually a concept album. It's just an album with a theme running through it, a similar theme in all the songs, a futuristic look at life on Earth through the eyes of a visitor from another planet, basically. But when I perform, I like to try and make it a really big event. A production of a theatrical event, rather than just hacking around the pubs and doing the usual gigs. I gig fewer, but of better quality, higher quality. You know.
You haven't got the idea of trying to get a band together at the moment?
No, never. I don't think I could get a permanent band together around me, because I work so seldom that it wouldn't pay the guys to do it or myself. So I've got to just pick up the guys when they're available. But they're available most of the time anyway, because they're all basically session guys. And luckily, when these shows come up, I can budget enough for them to be more than what they'd get normally anyway, you know.
So you think you're sort of continuing with this theatrical presentation?
Yeah, and expanding on it as things get better and better, and if the album sells more and more and the whole thing becomes more popular, well, it'll be a bigger show, you know, all the time.
Are you still interested in continuing the space theme, or have you got an...
It's not really a space theme. Basically, it's about helping people, telling them that there are things going wrong with the planet, in various areas, whether it be medicine, politics, law, finance, anything. There are things going wrong, and if we see them now, we can rectify them so that the future will be a nice place to be. You know.